We're running a bit behind schedule.
Unfortunately, we couldn't allocate time for your Q&A session, Mr. Sato. Will that be okay?
I understand. It's been a while. What? You're the guy from back then.
Why are you here?
Today's the final interview at Uki Uki Corp. All right, time to give it my all. My name is Keiichi Sato. Uki Uki Corp is a real estate company that sells single-family homes and condominiums. All right, so far I've been handling the questions well, and things are going smoothly. But, haha, I see. It really makes a difference when you've got industry experience.
You're right. There were plenty of challenges along the way, though.
Oyama, we're running pretty late. This isn't good.
Huh? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but that concludes the interview.
Huh? What about the final Q&A session?
We're running a bit behind schedule.
Unfortunately, we couldn't allocate time for your Q&A session, Mr. Sato. Will that be okay?
I understand.
If you have any questions, feel free to send an email later.
No, that won't be necessary. Thank you for your time today. Huh? Ah. The person sitting next to me had industry experience, so I'd get why they'd expect more from him. But hey, this just means there's another company out there that's a better fit for me. Huh? A call from Yui? Hello?
Keiichi, I need to talk to you about something.
What? Me? A few years later. We have to make sure today's negotiation with Tokimeki Corp is a success.
You're right.
Excuse us. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to discuss business today.
My name is Uematsu, and Oyama and I will be responsible for today's presentation. Wait, hold on a second.
It's been a while. What? You're that guy from back then.
Why are you here?
When I heard your names, I had a feeling it might be you two. And sure enough. But we were advised that our discussion today would be with the CEO, Mr. Sato.
Yes, and the person standing right here is Mr. Sato.
Oh, what? I see. I had no idea.
Who would have guessed that person from way back would turn into a CEO? Life is definitely full of surprises.
Did you think I wasn't capable of running a company? No, that's not what I meant. Even during the interview, it was obvious you had higher expectations for someone else over me. Deciding from the start that I wasn't worth listening to, that kind of assumption leaves a bad taste. This isn't looking good. If it continues like this, the deal could collapse. I've got to take action.
Well, to be honest, at the time I thought Mr. Sato was guaranteed to pass. What do you mean by that? I assumed he was already set to receive an offer, so I didn't think the Q&A session was necessary. But the reason you ran out of time was due to your poor planning, correct? And yet, despite that, how could you justify ending the interview without even listening to Keiichi? But...
Yui, I appreciate you standing up for me, but let's not push this any further.
As someone who already sits in on interviews as a secretary, I can tell you, there's no excuse for skipping the Q&A for just one person due to scheduling issues. Exactly! I think so too. Back then, Aoyama was the one who...
Uematsu, don't tell me you're trying to pin this on me. You've got it wrong, Mr. Sato. To be honest, real estate sales require a lot of driving. Your answers were perfect, but wouldn't driving be a challenge for you? I even mentioned it briefly in my resume, and I plan to bring it up during the final Q&A. Huh?
Keiichi uses an automated driving assistance system, so he regularly drives.
Is that so? Yes, and it's not like I can't move either leg. Only one of them is affected.
So that means you can drive normally?
Absolutely. I've got a doctor's note, updated my license requirements, and passed all the needed tests and training, so I can drive just like everyone else. I didn't know that.
It was written in his resume. If you had any concerns, you should have asked about it during the interview.
But the company cars don't have that kind of assistance system. When I applied, I checked the policy, and I'm allowed to use my own car for work, correct?
That's true.
But it's not just about driving. What about buildings without elevators? There are cases where you'd have to climb up to the 4th floor using stairs. I use foldable crutches. I primarily use a wheelchair to reduce strain, but I can also walk with crutches when necessary. That's actually what I had planned to explain at the end. If that was important, you should have mentioned it during your self-introduction. The self-introduction had a strict time limit, and I didn't want to waste time explaining this.
That time is usually meant for highlighting one's strengths and skills. More importantly, how is it fair to blame Keiichi for your own mismanagement?
I even noted in my resume that I wanted to discuss this at the end, but it seems you didn't bother to read it. Seriously? I made such a fuss about wrapping up this deal today, and now it's a mess.
How do we even fix this awkward situation? I'm really glad I asked Keiichi to start a company with me. I had already heard all about his interview went.
Oh well, but thanks to that, we have this company now. Yui, I'm grateful you pushed me to take that step.
Keiichi!
Alright, let's put the past behind us and hear what you have to say. Excuse me, but are you still open to listening to us? What's in the past is in the past. This is business.
We're a little behind schedule, but will that be alright?
Of course. And so, we listened to Aoyama and Uematsu's presentation. To be honest, after hearing your proposal, I don't see any real benefit for us. I beg your pardon? You're aware of our company's home building concept, right?
Of course! The unparalleled and singular finest residence, my home, correct?
Yes. We believe that a home is the most significant purchase in a person's life. So we strive to create a space where everyone feels truly at home. Of course we understand that. Honestly, after hearing your presentation, I feel like the value didn't really come through for the customers.
We're not just looking to emphasize square footage or affordability. For example, we design homes tailored for people with disabilities, families with children, and households with pets. Our concept is to create homes that fit each person's unique needs.
Where did we go wrong? Isn't affordability and space the biggest selling point? Honestly, listening to and fulfilling customer requests should be a given. I'm afraid we won't be able to work together. Thank you for your time today.
What should we do, Aoyama?
I understand. We'll bring our superior Honda with us next time.
Huh? I just told you we won't be working together.
We didn't succeed in fully showcasing the value of our offer this time, but we'd be super grateful if you could give us another try.
I'm sorry, but...
Why not? Listening to them one more time wouldn't hurt. Suguru?
Suguru? Weren't you supposed to be in an off-site meeting today?
Suguru has been my best friend since high school, and one of the key people who helped me grow this company.
To be honest, Aoyama's company is a major player in the industry. There's no better business partner for future collaborations.
Oh, nice. I'm not sure what's happening, but keep pushing in that direction.
That said, their presentation just now was completely uninspiring. Even if we're open to hearing you out again, closing a deal will be tricky unless you have something significantly better to offer.
Completely uninspiring? That's incredibly rude.
So does this mean we'll have another chance?
What do you think, Keiichi?
If Suguru's saying so. Alright, we'll give you one more opportunity to present your proposal. We're barely hanging on here. Thank you.
This is all because you ran your mouth about securing the deal, Aoyama. Jeez, why would you throw that out there without talking to us first?
I don't know. I just felt like we should at least hear them out one more time. So don't be mad, Yui.
Suguru, you say you're Keiichi's best friend, but I've known him way longer than you.
That's what you're focused on?
Come on. Suguru's gut feelings tend to be spot on, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to hear them out again.
We can still make a decision after that, right?
Right. What? It didn't go well. Yes, but they agreed to give us another chance to present.
So we were hoping we could count on your help, Miss Honda.
I've been set on working with Tokimeki Corps from the start. Alright, leave it to me. If it doesn't work out, then so be it. Let's give it our all. I'd really rather not see it fall apart.
Well, does this give us a shot now? And so, a few days later, we sat down for a second meeting.
This house is designed with future family expansion in mind, making it accessible for both children and the elderly. For example, as you can see, this home is step-free. That makes it really convenient for older people to get around the home without any issues.
Incredible. It's like a completely different presentation from last time.
They're really showcasing the best aspects of the house.
Yeah, and more importantly, they're tailoring the presentation to the customer's needs while answering every unexpected question with ease.
So, what do you think?
The unparalleled and singular finest residence, my home. I believe we've captured the essence of your concept, haven't we?
Yes, honestly, there's nothing I can even criticize.
Did you take the time to thoroughly research our company and the homes we build?
Of course, that's a given. If we're going to work together, we need to understand everything about your vision. The reason we were so determined to work with you in the first place was because we resonated with your concept.
Hearing that makes me really happy. That's the part I personally care about most.
It's not just that, Mr. Sato. The philosophy behind your company is truly inspiring as well. Yeah, totally agree. Are we the only ones feeling a little out of place here?
No way. Wait, do you even know their company's philosophy?
I don't. We should check it out just in case they ask us about it. No gender or educational barriers, no industry experience required. Just take the leap and challenge yourself. That's amazing.
I personally struggled with those barriers myself, so I wanted to create a company where more people could have the chance to prove themselves.
Looks like the two of you in the back didn't even know our company core values, though. Ugh.
Come on now. We were just double checking, just to be sure. Miss Honda, thank you for today's fantastic presentation. We'd love to continue working together from here on out. Really? Thank you so much.
That's great. Huh? Miss Honda?
Is something wrong? If there's anything you'd like to ask or clarify, you can.
I'm sorry. I can't hide stuff like this. I'll just be blunt.
Miss Honda, wait. We were just about to wrap things up nicely. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, let's just call it a done deal.
Are those two panicking? Could they be hiding something?
If there's something going on, it's better to clear the air now, rather than let it cause trouble later. Please, go ahead.
All right then. Just curious. Was your choice to hold off on signing a contract with Aoyama and Uematsu connected to their recent department change?
Huh? What do you mean by that? Miss Honda, there's no need to bring that up. It's in the past.
Yeah, exactly. No, we can't just let this slide. Could you give us a detailed explanation? Aoyama and Uematsu originally worked in HR, but recently transferred to the sales department. They were really eager to land a big deal to prove themselves.
So you're saying we rejected their proposal because they were new to the department and lacked credibility?
They put on a strong front, but they never admitted the truth.
Like I said before, Keiichi is someone who believes in giving everyone a fair chance. That's the core philosophy of our company. Whether someone just transferred or not doesn't matter to him.
Miss Honda, we never said anything like that.
We just asked for your help because our presentation didn't go well. I see. My apologies, Mr. Sato. That was a misunderstanding on my part. So it turns out my presentation was just that amazing, huh?
That's right.
Wait, do you guys seriously think we're still holding a grudge over the interview?
Now that you mention it, that might be a possibility.
The interview?
No, that's really not something we need to bring up right now. It's in the past, and I've already moved on. Are you really saying that your presentation flopped not because of anything you did wrong, but because you thought I turned down the deal because of my interview experience? If that's the case, I find it incredibly insulting. Like I said before, business is...
Hold on. You keep bringing up this interview. What really happened there?
Well, actually, back then...
Even from an objective standpoint, the way you two handled that interview was far from professional. What's going on here? Haven't I always told you that kind of attitude is unacceptable? How could you be so rude? No! You've got it wrong. I genuinely thought Mr. Sato would get the job back then. I was just in a support role, and Aoyama got carried away chatting with one of the other candidates, so we ran out of time.
Don't pin everything on me. You could have just spoken up and said, let's at least make time for the Q&A session.
That's not the point. This kind of behavior has probably shown up elsewhere too. I think I'll have to look into your reputation once we get back to the office.
Wait, what?
The only reason you even got a second chance today was because Mr. Sato was generous enough to give you one.
Mr. Sato, we sincerely apologize.
We're terribly sorry.
After that, Aoyama and Uematsu were removed from this project, ostracized by their colleagues, and ultimately resigned in disgrace. I'm trying to dive into a new industry, but it feels like I'm invisible to everyone.
Another rejection. Hey, you said you had something important to talk about? What is it?
Yui, I want you by my side forever. So, will you be with me? With marriage in mind?
Of course! I'd love to! I love you, Keiichi.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine. Hey, pal, your job offer got canceled.
Huh? My name is Keiichi Sato. Today, I was supposed to attend the orientation ceremony for my new job at Tokimeki Electronics, a leading smartphone manufacturer. Thank goodness. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
I'm so sorry. You can't just run off like that, Misa. It's dangerous.
Sorry.
I'm just glad you're okay. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, this is Sugita, head of sales. My name's Keiichi Sato. I'm scheduled to attend Tokimeki Electronics job offer ceremony today. I sincerely apologize, but while waiting for the bus, I had to help a young girl who nearly got into an accident at a nearby crosswalk. I might be about 5 to 10 minutes late. I'm really sorry. You helped a girl. That's a first. Send me your location just to be sure. Sure.
I'm so sorry for the trouble.
No, don't worry about it. Just enjoy your day and forget about it.
Thank you so much, pal.
I truly apologize for being late. I also got stuck in traffic. I'm disappointed. 15 minutes late? Really?
Pal.
Wait, you're... Well, Mr. Kasumi, your daughter and your wife are all here.
Hey, pal, your job offer just got canceled.
Huh? Is that so? Well, I suppose it can't be helped.
Hey, Misa, you're not explaining it right. I sincerely apologize, Mr. Sato. And thank you so much for saving my daughter, Misa.
Wait, he saved Misa?
Actually, my mother, Misa, and I were planning to have lunch together after the orientation. But they arrived too early, so we decided to meet up midway through the event.
Oh, I see. That makes me even more relieved, but, about my job offer being canceled?
Ah, right. I should explain that first. Mom, we're going to talk business now, so maybe... I'll be waiting in the lounge.
See you later, pal.
Ugh.
Now then, when we say we're revoking your job offer, we mean your spot in the sales department. Instead, we've decided to offer you a position in the planning department, just as you originally hoped.
Wait, really? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure about this? Just because he saved your daughter doesn't mean you should give him special treatment.
Special treatment? My mother told me that when Keiichi explained the situation, you asked him to send his location.
Yeah, I need to verify that he was actually helping someone.
That would be reasonable for a major business deal. But our company's job orientation is completely optional, isn't it?
That's true. The invitation did say it was optional.
There are times when it's important to question things. But did you really need to be so strict over something as minor as today's event?
Well, I just believe new hires should be held to strict discipline.
Discipline, you say? Then how do you explain what you just said?
What? What do you mean?
When my daughter said his offer was revoked, you just replied, "Well, that's unfortunate," didn't you? What exactly were you thinking? Let me remind you, revoking a job offer at this stage comes with major legal and social repercussions, not to mention the administrative mess it creates.
Of course, I understand that, but your daughter said it, so I thought you... I assumed that you had taken the matter very seriously.
And if I, as the head of this company, were to unilaterally revoke someone's job offer, wouldn't that be outright tyranny? Not only did you not stop it, you just went along with it. And yet, you talk about discipline?
I suppose you have a point, but
Given everything that's happened, I don't think Keiichi working in sales is ideal for either our company or himself.
Fine. Keiichi will be assigned to the planning department. If you'll excuse me. Whatever. It's not like we really needed him anyway.
I sincerely apologize for all this. I'll have a proper talk with Sugita later. And once again, thank you for saving my daughter. I look forward to working with you as a member of Tokimeki Corporation.
No, really. Thank you for everything. I'll do my best. And I joined Tokimeki Corp, not as a sales rep, but as a planning department employee.
That was a rough start at the orientation ceremony.
Tell me about it. Well, even without Sato, our new hires have impressive resumes. If they perform well enough, we won't even miss Sato. 6 months later. Why isn't a single one of our new hires pulling their weight? No, wait, it's worse than that. Our sales keep plummeting. What the heck is going on?
Mr. Sugita, I heard Sato's ideas are getting picked up left and right in the planning department. Word is, they're calling him a once-in-a-decade ace.
What? No way! But his resume wasn't even that special.
Sato isn't just working on traditional smartphone designs. He's been planning things like smartwatch-style phones and products, with AR and VR capabilities.
AR, VR. That's it! That's what's happening! Why are we suddenly pushing those so hard? The sales team knows smartphones inside and out, but we're completely clueless about that stuff. I mean, our flagship product has always been smartphones. What's going on here?
I'll answer that.
Miss Kazumi.
Yes, up until now, smartphones have been our core product. However, after analyzing our sales and data, we realized that even though our smartphone sales figures look fine, our ability to compete with other companies is steadily declining. So, naturally, we worked with the development team to pivot toward products that better utilize our company's strengths.
But we were never told about this shift to new products. If we'd known beforehand, we could have prepared for it. Huh?
Actually, Miss Kasumi did tell us about it before.
She did?
Yes, I did. And if I recall correctly, you responded with, "We'll do what we can."
I did?
Even during recruitment, you seemed to favor candidates with strong knowledge of smartphones. So, I have my doubts.
Yeah, I remember it coming up a few times. Maybe your love for smartphones made you interpret things differently?
How rude, Yamada. Of course I knew about it. It's just that none of the employees took the time to study up on it. That really threw me off.
So you're saying you yourself were fully aware of it?
No, my expertise is in smartphones.
So just to confirm, no one in your team has any expertise in the new products?
Well,
if only Sato were here.
Sato has nothing to do with this.
No. Actually, the reason we originally offered Sato a position in sales was because of his deep understanding of new products and his experience working at a factory that developed them. I believe I did mention that to you at some point.
Mr. Sugita, once you set your mind on something, you don't exactly change your stance on it easily, do you? That can be both a strength and a weakness.
In that case, Miss Kasumi, you should have insisted more when transferring Sato out of sales. Can't we transfer Sato back to the sales team right now?
Wait, you're poaching the star of the planning team?
Poaching sounds so negative. I just want him to give us a hand. If Sato really is that good, I figured we could have him share some of his insights with the sales team.
He's an ace in planning, but that doesn't necessarily mean he'll have the same success in sales.
Fine. Let's have Sato temporarily join the sales team.
Wait, are you serious?
Just don't regret it later.
Much appreciated. Let's see what he's really made of. And so, I was temporarily assigned to the sales team.
Looking forward to speaking with you today.
Likewise. Now, let me introduce our latest product, the Tokimeki watch. 1 hour later. So, what do you think of the Tokimeki watch?
I think it's a great product, but
You're still not convinced?
yeah, I just have some concerns about how it stands out from competitors.
Alright, Sato, your turn.
Huh?
You know this stuff better than I do. Go ahead, pitch it however you want.
Well, okay.
Having trouble? That's odd. From what I gathered, one major selling point is how it helps manage a healthy lifestyle.
Oh, really? That's a feature?
Well, you having a hard time answering?
Health features. I'm not sure if this aligns with your idea,
But in terms of nutrition tracking, the Tokimeki watch has cutting-edge capabilities. Oh, that's right, good point. The watch actually calculates ideal meal proportions based on your height, weight, and...
no, actually, that's a pretty standard feature.
What?
What makes the Tokimeki watch unique is that it lets you take a picture of your meal and then advises you on what nutrients to focus on in your next meal.
What? The Tokimeki watch doesn't have that feature. You can't just make things up.
You're right, the watch itself doesn't have it, yet. But the development team is working on an app to integrate that functionality.
An app?
The Tokimeki watch is set to launch in December, and the app is scheduled for release in early January. That's a brilliant and appealing feature. Are there any other app integrations? Yes, let me show you the details in these materials.
What? No way, he made all these materials himself?
Amazing, Sato. I didn't expect you to make such an impact in your very first client meeting.
I'm just relieved. I really appreciate Mr. Nakajima for understanding my clumsy explanation.
Well, Mr. Sugita, this is what Sato is capable of.
This doesn't make sense. How are you this good? Even if you know your stuff, how can you present so well?
Well, that's because while working in the planning department, Miss Kasumi and my seniors taught me how to handle business negotiations. Miss Kasumi often stopped by the planning department. We talk after work.
What?
I always figured Keiichi would play a big role in the sales department someday. So, we gave him all the training we could.
That's ridiculous. Why? That's totally unfair. You gave him special treatment.
Special treatment? No, Keiichi asked us himself.
He asked?
He regretted not being able to support you in the sales department. He asked to learn about business negotiations in case he ever had the chance to help. I also felt that at some point the sales department would hit a wall. So just in case, I taught him the ins and outs of business talks.
I'm really grateful for everything you taught me.
Oh, no need to thank me. Everyone here knows how hardworking you are, Keiichi.
Then why didn't you just put him in sales from the start? Why go through the planning department first?
That's because of what you said, Mr. Sugita.
What? What do you mean?
When his offer was revoked, you just said, well, it can't be helped. I understand you had your reasons given the situation. But what really matters is that you failed to see Keiichi as a key player for selling our new products.
Yeah, you didn't exactly seem to value Keiichi that highly.
Just looking at your actions, it's clear you never realized how exceptional Keiichi really is. We had to go this far just to make you see how crucial he is to the sales team. And to me, that means you still don't fully grasp the importance of pushing our new products.
Miss Kasumi is right. We've asked you about new products many times, but we never got clear answers. Honestly, you've been way too fixated on smartphones.
Mr. Sugita, we truly appreciate your love for our company's smartphones. And we hope you'll continue selling them with passion. But can you also embrace our new products?
I'll think about it.
Keiichi,
Yes.
would you be willing to help out the sales team for a while? As you can see, the sales team is struggling to adapt to this new environment. I'll do everything I can, of course. But I'd really like to have your help, Keiichi.
Are you sure I'm the right person for this?
Of course. Look behind you. Everyone here wants to hear what you have to say.
Everyone.
Looking forward to working with you.
Alright, I'll do it.
Damn it!
And so, I ended up working in the sales department for a while. Fortunately, I had plenty of colleagues who were willing to support me. Mr. Sugita continues working in smartphone sales, but over time, people started distancing themselves from him. Feeling dissatisfied with the situation, he eventually left the company. But at his next job, he once again made remarks that caused misunderstandings, and ended up getting sued. The company took the matter seriously and fired him. And after that, he couldn't find another job, and even his family abandoned him. Meanwhile,
Keiji, you've really become the star of the sales team.
it's all thanks to your guidance, Miss Kasumi.
But I have to admit, I miss having you in the planning department. If you don't mind, why don't we grab a meal sometime? There's still so much I want to talk to you about.
Yes, I'd love to. Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe!
Hey, if you can drop the price by 50%, we can keep this thing going.
But if it's more than that, continuing our contract might be tough.
So the current situation is...
I see. Alright then. Everyone, stop working.
Got it.
Everyone, whenever you find a good moment, go ahead and grab a break. My name is Keiichi Sato. I operate an architectural firm named Tokimeki Construction.
Got it.
These are my employees, Yui Kogure, Noah Tanifuji, and Nagisa Takanashi.
Mr. Sato, do you have a moment?
Yes?
Huh? Isn't that Mr. Tobe from Doyo Making Real Estate? Calling out only Sato. I wonder if something happened.
We are currently focusing on cost cutting. Look, other companies can do this for way less, like a third of what you're charging. Tokimeki Construction and I have had a long relationship. We're totally down to keep this going, but that price point's going to be a problem.
So you're saying a price review is necessary?
I appreciate how quickly you understand.
I'm sorry, but we can't lower our prices any further.
Hey, if you can drop the price by 50%, we can keep this thing going.
But if it's more than that, continuing would be difficult.
With how things are now, unfortunately.
I see. Alright then. Everyone, stop working.
Got it.
What? Whoa, wait a second.
Our construction know-how is pretty special. Nobody else does it quite like we do. Since there's a patent on this, we're kinda stuck with this price point.
Just this once would be fine, you know.
I'm sorry, but...
I see. In that case, it can't be helped.
I'll send over the bill for everything up to now.
What the hell? They actually cut the contract. I didn't think they'd actually do it. Oh well. Guess I'll have to send a request here.
Well, Tobe ended up reaching out to this company called Odoroki Construction. They were in the materials he had, but... Building deadline day. I panicked when I heard Tokimeki Construction turned us down. But as long as the building's finished, we're good.
Thank you so much.
Now, let's take a tour inside. What the hell is this?
Isn't it amazing? It turned out great. We made sure to meet all your requests.
And just where exactly does this meet our requests?
Huh?
I distinctly remember asking for minimal columns.
Exactly. That's why we put one big column in the center.
Doki Doki Sui-san, the famous modern izakaya restaurant, is moving into this space. We're expecting massive lines, and you thought putting this giant pillar right in the middle was a good idea? It's going to be a total bottleneck.
I guess.
Tokimeki Construction's designs had wide and open walkways. You saw those plans too, so I assumed you understood my vision.
I'm so sorry. I got too caught up in cutting costs and lost sight of what really mattered.
We don't even have a month until grand opening. Who knows how Doki Doki Sui-san is going to react when they see this?
I'll go and negotiate with them.
And with that, Tobei rushed off to meet with Doki Doki Sui-san.
Excuse me.
Huh?
What? Why are you guys here, Mr. Sato?
We got a request from Kira Kira Real Estate.
Kira Kira Real Estate? They're our main competition, and we're always going head to head. What did they hire Tokimeki Construction for?
They're building a new commercial complex.
You know those two high-rise buildings in the industrial district? They're planning to build a shopping center between them.
A shopping center there?
We're actually in talks about getting our store into that space.
Sorry for dropping in on you like this.
No worries. The receptionist told us you seemed to be in a hurry.
That blueprint on your desk, is that...
It's a stunning design, isn't it? Tokimeki Construction specializes in reducing columns and creating open and spacious floors.
The patented Tokide system, exclusive to our firm, employs the principle of reduced structural members, using minimal columns and beams while optimizing their mutual engagement.
For a business like ours, where we need to accommodate long lines, it's the ideal setup.
I heard that this commercial facility, Day's Building, is close to a residential area, so they plan to recruit tenants catering to families.
For Doki Doki Sui-san, which is targeting the family demographic, this is an appealing property, don't you think? I'm impressed. You're not just skilled in architecture, you're sharp in business negotiations too.
Many of our employees come from backgrounds outside of construction.
What?
Then why are they doing on-site work? I suppose it's because we were drawn to Keiichi's vision.
His vision?
I want to enrich people's lives through craftsmanship. It's why I keep pushing myself to learn more. And I made a promise to always protect the livelihoods of the employees who work alongside me.
He's passionate about what he does, and that passion made us want to learn construction and support him. At first, it was just a few of us.
I never imagined we'd grow this much.
Meanwhile, I've been struggling to handle everything on my own. And here you are, with employees who admire and respect you so much.
With that level of dedication, your prices are very reasonable.
But, wouldn't that limit the number of companies willing to hire you? If you lowered your prices just a little, you could get even more contracts.
What are you talking about? Take a good look at this blueprint.
This is a rooftop amusement park?
That residential area has hardly any leisure facilities nearby, so there aren't many places for small children to play.
Kira Kira Real Estate was concerned about that, and they wondered if they could incorporate a play area into the building itself. That's when we suggested a rooftop amusement park.
And you managed to fit that within the budget? That's some impressive business acumen. Keiichi never compromises when it comes to craftsmanship.
Rooftop amusement parks were everywhere back in the Showa era. Just because one is being built now doesn't mean it's anything special.
If it were just a regular amusement park, you'd be right. But Keiichi's design features a dome-shaped roof, an entirely new type of commercial facility.
A dome-shaped roof?
The transparent glass-like roof will be assembled on the ground, and then lifted onto the building using a wire lift system.
Lucky for us, Kira Kira Real Estate owns both high-rises next door, so we secured construction permits immediately.
At night, projection mapping will display images on the dome, transforming the space into a planetarium or an underwater wonderland.
That's a spectacular touch. The customers will love it. Most rooftop amusement parks close when it rains, but the Day's Building special roof keeps the fun going all year long. Seriously, is there anything you can't do?
No way. Is something like this really possible?
We are also making space for dining establishments on the rooftop. So we'd love for Doki Doki Sui-san to open a branch there.
Right. Is this because we do live cooking?
Exactly. I heard that's one of your restaurant's main attractions.
Your sales pitch is flawless. I'm thoroughly impressed.
However, Doki Doki Sui-san already has a contact with us. Are there opportunities to set up a store in Day's Building?
That's true. We're pretty maxed out on locations right now.
I see. Well, that's a shame. Doki Doki Suisan is one of the most talked about modern izakaya restaurants in the industry. It would be a real loss if they couldn't open a branch here. I'd be frustrated too. Who's that? Who forgot to put their phone on silent?
That would be me. Sorry, gotta run.
Bingo, Keiichi. I looked into Todoroki Construction's performance, and it all started going downhill right around the time they signed with us. And I don't mean just a slight decline. This is a total nosedive. If Doki Doki Suisan is considering a deal with them, they need to hear about this. This is like boarding a sinking ship.
Thank you for your time, both of you. Taking a phone call in the middle of a business meeting. That's quite rude, don't you think?
We got permission from Mr. Danjo. More importantly, even if we use the PC back at the office...
Huh?
What the hell?
Look at this.
That's...
I know the timing's not great, but I needed to bring this up ASAP. I had my team investigate Doyomeki Real Estate.
This is their financial data? Their revenue has plummeted over the past few years. Ah! What is it?
Actually, we were in the middle of constructing Todoroki building.
In the middle of?
The contract was terminated before we could finish constructing the building.
Look here. Their decline started the same year they signed with us.
And the year they cut us off, that's their lowest point.
No way.
Doyomeki Real Estate is in such a financial crisis that they had to reevaluate their costs. That's probably why they came to us with a price negotiation.
They've been completely exposed.
And the biggest problem is Todoroki Building's final design.
Wait, that's...
This blueprint is nothing like the one we were given. Huh? We prioritize customer turnover, but we also tend to draw long lines. That's why we specifically requested a spacious layout to avoid congestion. Spacious layout? Huh? But with a massive column smack in the middle like this? This isn't just gonna clog things up. Managing the lines will be a total mess.
No, you've got it all wrong. This is, right. We made the restaurant space extra large, so customers can just line up inside. That's what we were going for.
We plan to install fish tanks and live cooking stations inside our store. There's absolutely no way we can also create a waiting area.
Oh, that's right.
Doki Doki Suisan attracts customers who stop to watch the live cooking. This design doesn't take that into account at all.
I heard all the other restaurants coming in are pretty big names too. This could easily lead to conflicts between customers waiting in line.
Damn it. I was planning to explain everything properly before showing them the blueprint, but now they've completely thrown me off.
What's going on, Mr. Tobey? Why is this blueprint different from the one we requested?
Well...
Unfortunately, they approved the wrong design by mistake.
I'm so sorry.
Apologizing won't fix anything. We're already in the middle of preparing for our grand opening.
We'll come up with a way to prevent traffic congestion.
Before that, why did we even have to switch from Tokimeki Construction in the first place?
It all started when the new director, Saotome, took over. He launched a cost-cutting reform. Paperless operations, budget reevaluations.
He even re-examined the costs of working with our business partners.
That's why you came to us, for price negotiations. But in cutting costs, you also cut quality. Customer demand plummeted, and by the time you realized what hit you, the company was already in crisis.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen that sales rep who used to visit often. Most of our employees quit because of all this.
The only ones left are me and a handful of temp workers. This company is literally a sinking ship.
When a company built on quality suddenly changes course,
It's not a simple transition.
one wrong move, and both the company and its employees go down together.
Even if our finances aren't great right now, as soon as that place opens, we're gonna make bank. So managing the building won't be an issue.
That depends on whether businesses are actually willing to move in, doesn't it?
Well, yes, but...
If it was just a minor issue, we might have overlooked it. But there's no way we can open a store in a building that doesn't meet our needs.
Please, wait! The situation is entirely our fault. So, how about we offer you a contract with 1/3 off the rent? That way, your company won't take as much of a hit.
You really don't get it, do you?
Huh?
Mr. Donjo isn't rejecting your offer because of the money. He's turning it down because he doesn't trust you. This isn't just about our employees. It's about the customers who come to us too. We can't entrust our business and our people to a company that puts them at risk.
You're blowing this way out of proportion. We'll have security guards and our own staff help manage the lines.
You still don't get it, do you? This is a matter of trust.
Just patching things up isn't enough. You're being far too naive.
Look, this is the finalized design. It is what it is, so we don't have a choice, do we?
The fact that you're even saying that means we need to reconsider doing business with you.
What?
We're in the hospital business. Sorry, but we can't work with a company that doesn't take trust seriously.
Please, I beg you, reconsider.
Mr. Sato, earlier I turned down your proposal, but would it be possible to discuss that proposal again?
Of course.
These are the detailed materials for the day's building that we're constructing. Looking at the blueprints, I can see there's absolutely nothing to complain about. I'll pass this along to our sales folks to get the ball rolling on negotiations.
We'd love that.
Looking forward to working with you. As for Doyomeki Real Estate, I'll personally go speak with them later. For now, I'd like you to leave.
It's over.
Later, Doki Doki Suisan withdrew from the Todoroki building. Word spread quickly, and soon other tenants followed.
Despite just opening, they couldn't find new occupants.
How did this happen? Cutting costs was supposed to be the right move.
Maybe we just went about it the wrong way.
Doyomeki Real Estate, drowning in debt, was finally finished. They pulled out of the building, and not long after they went bankrupt. The two of them became notorious figures in the industry. Nobody would hire them. So now they're just drifting around aimlessly. Meanwhile,
Day's building is a massive hit.
it's all thanks to everyone's hard work.
Come on, Keiichi. You're the real MVP here. We're counting on you, boss.
Stop that. You're making it weird.
Well, we'll keep doing our best to live up to your vision. Looking forward to working with you, Keiichi.
Everyone, thank you. You can count on me to have your backs. Always. Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's why I'm putting you in charge.
Wow, you're seriously impressive. Who are you, really?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for an auto parts manufacturer. And apparently, I'm about to be put in charge of a new factory. Wait, this is it?
That's right.
This is Shinya Yukitake, the son of President Yukitake. I was told it was a new factory. I didn't expect this.
Ah, well, when I said new, I meant you're the new guy in charge of it. A brand new factory would come with a lot of responsibility, you know. Figured this would be more manageable for you.
Right.
Oh, and here, this is the factory's financial report.
Whoa, this place is in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, it's not great. That's why I'm putting you in charge. Hey, you three. This is Keiichi Sato. He's gonna be running the place from now on.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, whatever. Cool, I guess.
Huh. Any questions?
Yeah. Why me?
Well, to be honest, this factory is old and struggling. But that's exactly why overcoming a challenge like this will be a great opportunity for your growth.
For my growth?
Yep, I want you to turn this place around.
All right, I'll do it. I'll make this factory thrive.
That's the spirit. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you do, Keiichi. The rest is up to you.
Yes, sir. Hey, can I ask you guys something?
Huh? About what?
Anything, really. What's been tough around here? Anything that's been bothering you, I want to know.
And what? You think knowing all that's gonna help?
If I'm gonna fix this place, I need to understand what's wrong first.
Huh. What do you think, Yui? Whatever. I don't mind spilling the tea. Nagisa? I'll listen. You two can do all the talking. Got it. So, Keiichi Sato, was it? I'll just call you Keiichi.
Haha, call me whatever you want.
Alright then. Sit down. We'll talk.
Oh, thanks.
And that's the deal.
I see. So that's what's been going on. All right. Got it. A few months later.
Wow, you're seriously impressive. Who are you, really? Whoa! What's with all this fancy tech stuff?
I introduced a cloud-based production and quality management system. Since it's cloud-based, the setup costs are lower. Plus, real-time information sharing within the factory is a game changer. We were doing everything manually before, so even this small change is huge.
Huh. So you actually pulled it off. Not bad, huh? Gotta say, that's pretty legit. I mean, we've been begging Shinya to upgrade the system, like forever. For real. And he's always be like, well, there's no guarantee it'll boost revenue, and just shut us down. So lame. Yeah, so give me the scoop, Keiichi. How'd you convince him?
Well, I gathered solid data on cost reduction and productivity gains. Plus, I compiled input from workers and presented it all as a proposal.
Wow, that's kinda epic.
Honestly, I don't think Shinya ever took the time to analyze things this thoroughly.
Sounds about right. He never really gave a crap about this factory. Always had some excuses like, I'm too busy for this, like whatever. But you actually went through all the effort, huh, Keiichi?
Well, it's the least I could do for you all.
Huh? Thank you, Keiichi. Yeah, thanks. This system could be a real revolution.
What's this I hear about a new system being implemented?
Shinya. Yeah, I installed it.
And how'd you pay for it? This factory doesn't have that kind of budget.
I customized a cloud-based system to fit the factory's needs, so the costs were kept low.
Huh? You customized it yourself? No way you pulled that off.
Well, he did, and here we are actually using it. Try keeping up, Shinya. Even I was shocked, but it's true, Keiichi built it. The boy's a genius.
What?
I just did what I could, but I didn't do it alone. For this factory to maintain quality and production levels under these conditions, they must have been working incredibly hard. I wanted to support that, so I built the system. That means, in a way, this system was created by all of us.
Wait, is he like complimenting us? Sounds like it. Not gonna lie, kinda feels nice.
Well, just because you've got a new system doesn't mean sales will magically increase. You better make sure this investment pays off.
This system was designed to improve efficiency. The results will show in the factory's performance.
We'll see.
What's his deal? Still as toxic as ever.
But he's not wrong. Installing the system doesn't solve everything. The real work starts now. Let's stay focused and make this factory even better.
I guess I don't mind giving it a shot. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Yeah, I think so too. Me three! Let's do this together. We're gonna crush it!
A few months later, Tokimeki Factory's sales kept climbing. Here's the last month's sales report for Tokimeki Factory. Operations have stabilized and we're steadily recovering.
The numbers are this high? That's pretty solid.
Yes, I was starting to really enjoy my job.
Lately, sales have been climbing, and the company's finally stable. Not to mention, production quality and output have improved. And to look at everyone, they actually seem happy working here. This is all thanks to you, Keiji.
No, I didn't do much. This is the result of everyone's hard work. Besides, we're just getting started.
Just getting started?
Yeah, we're gonna grow this factory even more, and make Shinya eat his words.
Keiichi!
It frustrates me. This factory has been undervalued for so long. Because of that, the workers here couldn't show their full potential. They had to struggle, and that's just not right.
Huh. So you actually think about this stuff. Damn, Keiichi. You're kinda a good guy, huh?
Well, looks like business is booming.
Ugh, not this guy again. Yes, things are going well thanks to our efforts.
Don't get too full of yourselves.
Huh?
This is just dumb luck. A fluke. A few coincidences lined up and you got lucky. That's all.
Oh, wow. That's some serious sore loser vibes.
Maybe there was some luck involved, but even with a new system in place, if the team wasn't motivated, nothing would have changed.
Exactly my point.
Then why don't you show us how it's done?
Huh? Show you?
Yeah, if you're so convinced our success is just luck, I'd love to see how a real pro does it.
Ha! Is that all? Fine. Watch and learn.
Looking forward to it. After that, he took over a struggling factory.
All right, everyone, I'm Shinya Yukitake, and I'll be running things from now on. Our top priority is increasing revenue. To do that, I'm implementing a new state-of-the-art system. This is the system manual. Study it, learn it, and make this factory more efficient.
Wait. He expects us to memorize all that?
Some time later.
Excuse me, Shinya?
What is it?
We're struggling with the system. It's just too complicated.
What? Why?
There's too much to learn, and the process is way too complex.
Complex? I don't see the problem.
Most of us aren't used to working with systems like this. Throwing something so difficult at us all at once, we can't keep up.
That's why I gave you the manual. Study it and figure it out. Spread the word.
That's ridiculous.
I've heard things aren't going well at the factory Shinya took over. Seems like his methods are backfiring. And the workers can't keep up.
Big talk, no results. Kinda predictable.
Yeah, I figured this would happen.
At this rate, that factory's gonna crash and burn. Major fail.
So, Keiichi, what's the plan? You're not the type to just ignore people who need help.
Yeah.
Then we're in.
Alright, let's do this. A few months later, Doki Doki Factory.
Can someone explain this to me? We implemented the latest system. And yet sales are tanking. This factory should be thriving, not floundering. Are you all just not putting in enough effort?
Shinya, I see what you're going for, but...
What? Speak up.
That system, we just can't make it work.
Can't? I told you to read the manual, didn't I?
We did. We memorized the steps and figured out how to operate it. But
what?
We don't know how to actually use it in a way that helps us. It doesn't fit into our workflow. So instead of making things more efficient, it's just slowing us down. We're spending more time struggling with the system than actually getting work done.
What? Why am I only hearing about this now? Why didn't anyone come to me sooner?
I tried. Every time I brought it up, you brushed me off. All you ever did was criticize us instead of actually listening. So tell me, why are you even here?
What kind of question is that? I'm here to turn this factory around, obviously.
Oh really? Because from where I'm standing, all you did was force your own ideas on us, without even considering what we needed. You barely even showed up. How many times have you actually been here in person?
I'm busy. I can't just be here all the time.
Well, don't worry about it. You don't need to come back.
Why?
Hold on a second. Please let me take over this factory.
Keiichi?
I'd like to show you my plan.
When did you even put this together?
I've been coming here to see how you manage things. While I was here, I spoke with the workers, listened to their concerns, and tried to understand what would actually make things better for them. And I had help from the team at Tokimeki Factory.
Keiichi actually listened to me. He cared about what I had to say. Honestly, it meant a lot.
You've gotta be kidding me.
This plan is well structured. It actually takes the needs of the workers into account. The system you proposed is much simpler and fits our workflow better. This could actually work. You've really thought this through. This is brilliant. I just wanted to create a system that allows everyone to work at their full potential.
Yeah, Keiichi's setup is super easy to use. He actually thinks about the people using it, you know.
Heh. Coming in with a whole proposal. That's so like you, Keiichi. But this is still my factory. I'm in charge here and I'm not changing my approach.
What? Are you deaf or just dumb? Everyone's saying your way doesn't work. Wake up!
Ahem. Listen, everyone. If you don't understand the system, then we'll start mandatory training. Plus, I'm considering implementing another new system that will...
Shinya, your approach isn't working. Stop making things worse for them.
What?
Shinya, I'm sorry, but Keiichi's right. From now on, I want Keiichi in charge of this factory. His plan speaks for itself. It's clear he actually cares about the workers and understands what they need. That's the kind of leadership we need.
No way.
Way to go, superstar!
The chief is right.
Dad?
Mr. Yukitake?
I've been hearing all about your performance, Shinya. You forced your own methods on the team, without ever listening to them. That's why you failed. If you don't start paying attention to the people actually doing the work, you will never succeed.
Dad?
Meanwhile, Keiichi built strong relationships with the workers, helped identify issues, and came up with real solutions. You have a lot to learn from him.
What?
That's right. From now on, you'll work under Keiichi. You'll learn how to actually manage a factory.
Work under Keiichi? Are you serious?
Absolutely. Keiichi, can you take that on for him?
Yes, sir. I'd be honored.
No way. I'm supposed to be the next CEO. Why should I have to learn from him?
I never said you'd inherit the company.
Why?
I'll choose my successor based on results, not bloodline.
You can't be serious.
Better get used to it, buddy.
Keiichi, I'm counting on you. Bring this factory back to life just like you did with Tokimeki Factory. Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Man, you're gonna be so busy. But hey, don't forget about our factory, got it?
Haha, don't worry. Let's keep pushing forward together.
Now you're talking.
After that, Shinya chose to quit rather than work under me. He said he'd start his own company, but that didn't go so well. Now he's stuck working part-time just to get by.
Damn it. Why isn't anything working out?
As for me...
Keiichi, ever since you got here, things have been way more fun. Let's go somewhere this weekend.
No way, I'm taking him. Excuse me? He's going with me, as if.
Hahaha. Guys, let's relax and just have fun together. Things are going great with the whole team at the factory. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.